Guys, it's been almost a month since we've seen you guys. I'm wondering what the last month of practice has been like. What do you think you guys have accomplished getting ready for Sunday?
I think we've accomplished a lot. I mean, yes, a full month of practice with our offense, defense, everything we need to do to be ready for Sunday.
I think coming along, we've become better executing on the offensive end and the defensive end. Just building chemistry every day in practice and just bringing the energy every day and being more consistent in that regard.
Cam, how anxious are you? Cam, how anxious are you to see this team on the floor? I mean, you're so young, and there's a lot of guys in new roles like yourself. How anxious are you to see what you guys can do out there against competition?
I think we're all anxious as a whole. We all want to show the world what we can do, and we all want to exceed everyone's expectations. So I'm looking forward to having fun with everybody on the court this Sunday.
When we talked to Thad at OSU Media Day, he said he had to slow things down in practice for this team with so many young guys. How has that gone from about a month ago? Have things picked up? Are things moving faster in practice? And how are the freshmen adjusting to that?
Yeah, I think it definitely picked up with those 6 new guys. We couldn't, jump right into everything. They didn't know the system, offensive, defensive scheme. So we took things slow in the beginning, but definitely now with a game coming up Sunday, we picked things up.
And I think definitely with Coach Mata breaking things down and having it carry over into like scrimmages and practices, that makes it easier for the young guys to understand since we're breaking everything down for them and not just jumping into everything. So I think it's helped in our favor.
Cam, who did you guys scrimmage against before coming into this exhibition?
Bowling Green.
What coming out of that scrimmage, just having played against another team before you guys go in this Sunday, coming out of that scrimmage, what were the things you guys saw that maybe need to be worked on as you guys get ready for the season?
Definitely defending without fouling. That's something we struggle with a little bit, and just executing on every play. Just making sure that everybody's doing their job every play. Everybody's bringing energy every play, and communication is always at a top level. So just bringing that every day will help us out tremendously.
For either of you guys, with Mickey not being eligible right now, I just wonder how you've seen him handle that and what he's been like in practice as he keeps working and hopefully gets back on the team and everything.
He's handled it very well. He doesn't show it at all. It's obviously tough for him not being able to play, but we don't see him in practice. He brings energy, effort every day, no matter what.
Yeah, Mickey's one of the most positive guys that I know, and when practice starts and the ball goes up, he brings it. He puts his heart and soul into everything that he does, and he plays extremely, extremely hard. So that's something that we need from him every day.
You guys haven't been in the preseason polls, things like that. It seems like maybe people around the country aren't taking a lot of note yet of what you guys have. I just wonder if that's something you guys are aware of. Do you guys look at preseason polls? Does it bother you? Just any thoughts on some of that?
I mean, we're aware of it, but we use it as fuel. I mean, like you said, we're just waiting to show the world what we can do. I mean, no one's played a game yet. I mean, there's preseason polls, so I mean, we think about it, but it's not the only thing on our minds. We focus on ourselves and improving every day.
With the game coming up this weekend, obviously it doesn't count towards your record, but what are you guys looking for in that? Obviously, the first time a lot of these guys are going to play in front of a crowd and things like that. What do you guys expect, and what are you looking forward to?
Well, this game is for everybody to basically get their feet wet, and it's just a preview for things to come. So we're not going to rush anything. We're going to stay consistent. We're going to stay within ourselves, and we're just going to execute like we've done every day in practice.
Yeah, I know it's difficult to speak for other guys, but do you guys remember your first time, in front of a crowd, the exhibition game, and what do you expect of the new guys? Will they be jittery? Will they be nervous? What do you think?
I mean, they'll probably be a little bit jittery because I don't think most of them have played in an arena this big. But I think once they get a few plays in, the jitters will calm down.
Is Coach Mata giving you guys any indication who's starting on Sunday?
Not really.
really.
No.
You two guys are obviously some of the older people in the program. Obviously, you've been here for at least a year. What have you done to kind of like help those young guys along? Because, I mean, like you said, Kate, none of them probably have played in a place this big before.
Just doesn't matter. I mean, just still a game. Just play, just like practice. Just play what you know, run the system, run the defensive plays. I mean, just because people are watching don't change anything.
And we know we're at our best when we're executing our system. So as long as everybody's doing that, we should be fine.
As the interior players, Trevor Thompson played a little bit at Virginia Tech, I guess, a couple years ago, but Dave Bell, Daniel Giddens have never played at the college level. Just what are you seeing with those three guys, and like what's impressed you maybe with what they've been able to do the last month or so?
I think just overall athleticism. All three of them are tremendous shot blockers. They can go up and get it like at any point in time, and same with like their catching ability and their finishing around the rim. They're great finishers. They all can finish above the rim, and that's something that we're looking forward to executing down the stretch.
Any thoughts about those guys?
Also, I think they're very athletic. They try and dunk everything. They're all, I think, they're like 6'10", 6'11". So I mean, they're big. They run like gazelles. I mean, they're physical specimens, really.
Do you get the sense all three of them are going to be contributors and play, not necessarily the same number of minutes, but just all of them are going to have a role?
Most definitely, they all bring something unique to the table, and it's going to be a lot of fun playing with them. I think the crowd is going to love them with their athletic ability, and I just think it's going to be fun playing with all of them.
Katie, you're going into your second year here. Cam, it's your third, but second year playing.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you guys now in terms of how comfortable you are in the system and all that kind of stuff as opposed to where you were at this time last year?
Well, for me, I'm extremely, extremely excited. Like you said, this has been my third year here. I feel like an old man, but I feel like I know like the ins and outs of the game and how to play at my speed and my pace, things like waiting for screens and just being patient on offense and defense, knowing when to shoot the gap and things like that. I feel like I got a better like feel for the college game and like better like perfect timing as far as that is concerned.
Yeah, same thing with the year of experience. Learned a lot last year. So coming to the second year, just helping the young guys, the way that last year's old guys helped us, doing the same thing with them.
Cam, earlier you had said that you're looking forward to defying expectations, exceeding expectations. Mm-hmm. I know it kind of jumps on Adam's question, but what do you understand expectations to be and what should they be?
Well, like somebody said up here, right. We're obviously not picked in the top 25, so we just want to prove to everybody that, hey, we should be mentioned with those names, and we're just going to prove that every single night. Like no matter who the opponent is, we're looking to destroy whoever's in our way. And that's the bottom line.